Hello, and welcome to another Broken Binding unboxing. This is a title, unlike the previous unboxings, this is a title that is not sold out. You can still buy this. Got kicked a little bit there. This one does not have the fun description. It just says book on the contents. And the contents are a single book, The Malevolent Seven by Sebastien de Castell, whom is an author I have not read before, but this is his 14th novel, so he's written quite a bunch. And this wasn't really a novel I had heard of, but when I read the description, I said, well, hell, that sounds fun. So I had to pick it up. So apparently, this sounds like it might be a common trait of Castell's novels, is that he likes to kind of imbue fantasy with humor, very humorous fantasy stories. And he might have a tendency of breaking the fourth wall. At least he definitely breaks the fourth wall in this one. The description of the book, it reads like medieval Deadpool. So this takes place in some medieval fantasy world where wizards exist. And he says, hey, what do you picture when you think of a wizard? You picture like a floppy hat. You picture old, kind of Merlin-looking guy. Okay, so apparently, I didn't realize when I looked at the cover, apparently one of the seven is a fox. Anyways, you picture, your stereotypical wizard, and the main character, the protagonist, the narrator in this, is here to tell you that that is wrong, that wizards are pretty maniacal. Let me show you what a real war mage looks like. And so these wizards have kind of become like mercenaries, wizards for hire, and the main protagonist, along with a sadistic friend, his friend, a homicidal thunder mage, they are getting together to stop seven wizards from, well, he says a better place, but presumably, I mean, these are anti-heroes trying to stop these wizards, but these might be, secretly good wizards deep down. Well, anyways, they're here to stop these seven wizards from making the world a better place, or making the world a worse place. I don't know, I'll have to read the novel to find out. Could be one of those ones where the anti-hero ends up being quite a hero. So, okay, he's written the Spellslinger series, the Greatcoat series. This is number 127 of 2000, which is a huge limitation. That's why these are still available. You might see a Broken Binding title with like 350 copies, 500 copies, 1,000 copies. This is 2,000. This is jumping right in. But I like the idea of a wisecracking. Wow, the text seems really big for this, which means it'll be a very quick read. I like the idea of a wisecracking wizard who may or may not be trying to save the world with his friend, against the, these seven wizards who make the world a better place, or want to make the world a better place. It sounds intriguing, and it's one that I'll definitely have to give a read and then I'll give a review on. And, okay. And if I love it, then hell, I'll have to be seeking out other Sebastien de Castell titles. But anyways, like I said, this is a nice little Broken Binding edition. It's kind of got papery boards. This is kind of what they might call cloth-bound boards, but the cloth is actually just paper, which I have seen happen before. Or they might just not even be calling it cloth-bound because it doesn't really feel like cloth. It is just a glued spine, like you can actually see the glue right there underneath the headband, which is very common with these Broken Binding editions. It's common with a lot of trade editions. There are trade editions, fancy trade editions from the UK, which, it's a shame. But this is a smaller book, and we're talking under 500 pages, under 400 pages. So you shouldn't have to worry about too much about the glued spine getting wrecked. But like I said, copies of this are still available. I think it sounds fun as all hell. And it's got really good reviews, including all these wonderful blurbs on the back. Especially John Gwynn. Hey, John Gwynn gave the thumbs up. So anyways, I'll give it a read. I got a huge TBR pile, so I don't know if I'll be giving a read too soon, but we'll give it a read. But it is still available at thebrokenbindingsub.com. They've got plenty of other exclusive versions on there. Like I said, they're kind of like fancy trade editions. They also have a subscription series, which is even fancier trade editions, where you'll have like sprayed edges, that might match up. Such as with their Tide Child trilogy, which I unboxed on this channel, and you can see how the sprayed page edges all match up. So please consider checking out the other videos on my channel. I buy from Broken Binding all the time, and I keep posting the unboxing videos in case you want to see. So please consider liking and subscribing. Thank you very much for watching, and we'll see you around next time.